Snuff Magee and friends. Here we go.
Snuff Magee and Friends, Irrelevance in the Dungeon, episode 40.
Yes, sir.
I am Snuff Magee, joined by...
And y'all already know it's your boy Kel.
What it do? It's your boy J. Ron.
MelTheLipStickDiva.
How's everybody doing? How was your week?
Long.
It was a goddamn week.
I mean, it was alright. You know, I just been waiting to get paid today, so yeah, it was kind of long.
And it ain't a pay week for me. So
Right.
it's
I get
been a
paid
goddamn
next week.
nigga.
Oh, well.
But I got coins in my
weeks-
pocket, though.
My weeks that be the slow ones be the weeks that I get paid on, not the ones that I ain't getting paid. I don't give a fuck. It's like, alright, fuck it, I'm here. As long as I ain't dead.
When nigga waiting for that check,
I'm
man.
weak.
Yeah, when I'm waiting for that check, it's like, alright, it's Friday, I got that.
Mm-hmm. That fresh payday pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll try to go to the grocery store or something.
Let's go ahead and pay the bills. Irrelevance in the Dungeon is available on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, audio is available on Apple Podcasts, Anchor.fm, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Also, we're available on social media, on Twitter, @Snuff Magee. Also on Instagram, Snuff Magee and Friends, and Facebook page, Snuff Magee and Friends. Please subscribe, follow, share. Those are the bills. Introduced this week, our comedian is J. Ron. What's going on, brother?
What's happening with you?
RVA born and raised?
Yeah.
Okay,
All
rich
day, every day,
man.
straight from the West End, you know.
Finally, somebody else from Richmond.
Not the Perm Road West End that these white people didn't invent it. That's called the
Go
Far West End. That's
ahead.
Short Pump and the Henrico West End.
Shout
I'm
out
from
to
the
Short
city.
Pump.
I mean, I love Short
would,
Pump. It's very
you
nice.
would shout out Short Pump.
Shout out to Short
I'm not
Pump.
saying
I'm gonna be out there
I
later
do
tonight.
like Short
Get
Pump.
something.
Short Pump is wonderful.
So what is, you said you're West End, so what is that where does the West End start? I need to know.
It's two different West Ends.
Yeah, it's like
Wait a
the West
minute.
End of Henrico, and then it's the West End in the city.
Yeah.
The West End of Henrico is like Short Pump, Perm Road, you know, all that
Staples
shit.
Mill, all that
The
shit.
West End in the city is like, you know, Lakeview, Claiborne, Idlewood, Curry Street. You
Okay,
know, you know
okay.
Currytown?
Mhm.
It's in the West End. That's the white people section. We go up there sometimes.
That's what we call the real West End.
I love
Yeah.
Carytown.
So we go there for the Watermelon Festival. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, if you was
yeah,
a Snuff Magee, do not represent Snuff Magee.
That's the only time you see
I know,
niggas in Currytown.
I know we
for
like watermelon.
Go ahead.
I feel bad about that one. But tell us about your comedy background, man. How long you been doing comedy?
About 4 or 5 years or something like that. That's about right. 4 or 5 years. They'll say I'm still a baby in the game for real. Like some people that been doing it, like that's how they age comedians. Like if you've been doing it for like 20 years, that's how old you are in the comedy. Like you 20 years old, you grown.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm only 5. I'm a baby.
Oh, Lord.
Now, your first time getting on stage, what got you up there?
I just wanted to try. Like I was doing YouTube videos at first, and then it was like my daddy he had told me one time, he was like, "Why you don't just try to do some comedy?" You know what I'm saying? You're already doing the videos. So I was like, "All right, fuck it, I tried." That shit ain't go the way I thought it was gonna go though. Like that shit was different. I had to get used to that. Like being in front of people, that shit I did horribly.
Mm-hmm.
They was chuckling at me like it won't dead silent or they ain't boo, but they was chuckling. But it was like for me being up there evaluating myself, like my voice cracked and everything. That shit was horrible. I got off the stage. And I asked the host, I was like, "Hey man, how you think I did?" Trying to get some confirmation, like make myself feel better. That nigga said, "Oh man, you did horribly." Damn.
Keep it real with yourself.
I was like, okay. So after he said that, I was like, well, what can I do to, get better, I guess. He was like, well, what was the problem? I was like, well, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous. This is my first time ever doing it. He was like, okay, well, first of all, fuck that nervous shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck what people think. You know what I'm saying? Once you get up there, fuck it, just talk. And then he was like, I was holding the mic wrong. Like, I was holding the mic like a rapper, like T.I. or goddamn somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking just like this. You know what I'm
Making his
saying?
mouth like Bobby Brown.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
goddamn.
I know Bobby Brown ready to eat the mic when he say.
And we're not gonna talk about Bobby Brown, you
I'm
know.
about to
Then he
say.
told me the proper way to hold it, like you hold the mic at the bottom so you can enunciate and people can hear you. And that's just what I've been with ever
Now,
since then.
Was it a nervousness up there the first time, or after you started doing your act and the chuckling and?
I mean, once you get used to it, well, I ain't even gonna say I'm used to it because I always be kind of like, I ain't gonna say nervous. Like now I look at it like, okay, that's just like adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? That's the body's natural way of adapting to something new that you've never had to deal with before. Like you're gonna be nervous before anything that you do for the first time. Like this podcast, your first podcast, you probably was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I just shoot my first one. Now that you done did it a couple times, the energy still be there, but it's like, okay, it's just a little different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm nervous every time. But I like being nervous.
Me too. I feel like if you're not nervous, you ain't human.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking robot.
I feel as if you're nervous, you actually give a fuck what you're about to do. So that's how I take
Right.
it. Now, tell us about Clash of the Comics.
What about it? What you want to know?
I heard you. Somebody told me you won. That's what I
I
heard.
I won the last one. I done been in it like 30 times. Finally won one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's different when you actually win. Like I done came in second and third a couple times. But when you actually win, it's like, oh, I know. This is what this feel like. Yeah. So it was kind of cool, but it's like, you know.
Now, did you feel like that was your best one that you won?
Nah.
Yeah, cheated a couple times.
I mean, I wouldn't say cheated. It's just like, you know, they judge or whatever. But I ain't going to say cheated. I just don't feel like I don't feel like that was my best set up there that I have done in that competition. I feel like I probably done better. But, you know, it's just, I won that one that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Somebody else might have just been better than what I did last time. What is what it is. Do I think that? Hell no. But it is what it is. Somebody else did.
Now, you were up there with Lazarus Hamlin as well. He's been on the show a couple of times.
Yeah.
Now, he was second place, I want to say.
No. He ain't even place.
That's why I know it's bullshit.
Oh, weak.
That's my nigga though.
That's
Ham
a funny
funny as a bitch.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
He was ain't
That's a
place.
funny motherfucker.
Ham-
He won twice though. He won 2 times
But
already.
it's the shit is rigged.
If the nigga ain't place,
If he ain't place.
that's a funny motherfucker.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. It's a rigged. Whoa.
Shout out Ham,
That's
man.
what we went to, right?
Shout
Yeah.
out to
Yeah.
Ham.
Oh, yeah. That shit's definitely rigged.
That's my nigga. I'm ready to go meet him. Matter of fact, he about to do a show at Wabi Sabi. I'm going down there as soon as I leave from here.
Yeah, I told him to come on the show, and he was like, he had a show, so I was like, okay.
all right.
Damn, that would have been sweet if me and him was on here.
Yeah,
I roasted his short ass. I told the nigga he was like Winslow from Cat Dog today.
Go. Wait a minute.
He gonna be mad when he hear this episode, man. God damn.
Yeah, I wonder I figure y'all are the tag team champs right now, man. I wonder both of y'all side by side. But he's getting that money.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Comedy in the Kitchen.
Comedy in the Kitchen, man. Y'all come out to Comedy in the Kitchen. It's a cooking show. We do cooking and live comedy all at the same time. We cook vegan food. You know what I mean? I don't eat meat. I stick to a plant-based diet. You know what I'm saying? So we cook plant-based food. And we got comedians that come in there, tell jokes. It's at Gather on East Broad Street, 313 East Broad Street. You can get tickets on Eventbrite. This show is like, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else doing nothing like that.
And you hosted with...
Lynn Painter.
Okay.
Lynn Painter. You can follow him on Instagram at Mr. LP33. Also, what's his business? Home Preventative Maintenance. He'll come through your house, fix your house. If you got some, if your toilet fuck up, he can come fix it.
Okay.
I don't know how much he charged, but he can do it.
No doubt. So how long have you all been doing Comedy in the Kitchen?
We only did one show so far. The show that's coming up gonna be the second one. We
Okay.
got one next week.
Now, how's the
On
feedback
Thursday.
been from the first episode?
It was pretty good. It wasn't an episode. We ain't never get a it was some technical difficulties going on with the video and stuff like that, so we still haven't got the first video back from the first show that we did. But it was good as far as like people just coming up to me and talking to me. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? The food was damn nigga.
Oh, yeah?
When I tell you this fucking food was so good, I want some more. He gave me the ingredients to make it, but I gotta look it up on how to cook the shit because I don't know what to put in first. I can cook. Don't get it fucked up.
Wait
you know
a
what I'm
minute,
saying?
you got loud on that.
I know.
Wait a minute.
It was no doubt over here.
Wait a minute. Because yeah,
I need to get with you on a plant-based diet
yeah,
thing,
get
though.
with me. I cook you something, put you to sleep.
Vegan food be good as shit though.
You gotta watch Words in the Dungeon. You know, when he said put to sleep,
I tried to
food
move
pretty
past
much,
it.
yeah, food
I
pretty
tried
much
to
went
move
out.
past it. I tried to get past
When the food good, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You get the
alright.
He's
itis.
talking about
Yeah,
the
he's
items,
I'm talking about the
people.
itis.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
how they tried to do that on the
Yeah, we
podcast?
didn't
No,
try.
I tried to.
Now, if you want to
Y'all
get
brought it
put to
back.
sleep, now I'm fucking with
Oh,
you.
see, now he cooking eggplants. See, now
Wait a minute.
Trying to get my vegan dick out here in these streets.
I'm just saying. So pretty much you're cooking in front of an audience
Yeah.
and also
Everything's live.
implementing comedy as well.
Yeah, like on this show, this one coming up on Thursday, I got Dylan Vadalana. I hope I said that nigga name right here, white dude. That's my nigga though.
Respect.
Remo Mills, and
Okay.
Ham gonna be on the show too.
Okay, no doubt. And it's
when
gonna
is
be
it, John?
Thursday. What time?
February the 13th, I think that is. Day before Valentine's Day. Bring your boo, get some food. It's at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay. And tickets are on Eventbrite.
Tickets are on Eventbrite. Tickets are $10 for regular tickets and $20 for a VIP ticket. With a VIP ticket, you will get a full meal.
Mm-hmm.
You will get a drink, and you will get a comedy show. With a $10 ticket, after we serve our VIP guests, if it's food left over, the rest of us can eat.
Okay.
And 9 times out of 10, it is going to be food left over. We cook a lot of fucking food. Like for the first show, everybody ate. You might not ate that much, but you ate, goddamn it.
Okay. Snuff will be in the building.
Come on, Snuff.
Yeah.
We want you there. We want all y'all there.
VIP.
We don't turn down too much.
And this
Oh,
was the
yeah.
day
Come
before
on,
Valentine's
y'all.
Day?
Day before Valentine's Day, man. Bring your
I
girl
might
out,
have to
bring your
slap
man out,
with
come
her,
do
y'all.
something. If you ain't got nobody, come meet somebody. You
Mhm.
know? I'm available.
Eggplant is returned.
Ladies, don't go for that. It's tax
Hey,
time.
man, you better pull up. What the
Hey,
fuck that mean?
Oh, so you trying to feed them for them
trying
W2s
to
in?
Exactly. I thought something my man gave.
Look, salt do not kill players, okay?
Just burn a little bit, but you know, wipe it off.
So other than locally, you've done comedy. Have you been on the road?
I did a few shows out of town. Like I've been to DC. I did shows in Virginia Beach. Did I do something in North Carolina? I don't think I did. No, I ain't never did nothing in North Carolina. I ain't been a whole lot of different places. I've been to like Charlottesville and shit like that.
Okay.
But
Now
this is my year for expansion, trying to hit the road and stuff like that.
Now, with local versus on the road, is there a difference to you? Do you feel more comfortable on the road or locally?
To me, it's like I gotta feel the vibe of the room. It don't really matter where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel comfortable on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like once I feel the vibe of the room and I get into it and we just like talking, like that's how I like my comedy to be, like conversational wise. So once it's to the point where it's like we just talking, I'm fine. Like once I'm comfortable on stage, I'm fine. It don't really make me no difference where I'm at. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you.
Okay. Now I would think like just going on the road is like, okay, I know I'm on the road now. There may be something that you know have always looked forward to, you know, being in a different city, like being more amped up.
Sometimes that pressure do be there. Like you do feel some pressure sometimes. Like it's like, okay, I don't know none of these people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been here before. So you got, it's like readjusting to a whole, like you bringing some shit from Richmond to goddamn New York, and I don't know if they even the same way up here that they are down there. So wherever I go, I just be myself. And if you like it, you like it. Because I ain't about to try to adjust to you. You gonna have to adjust to me.
Like
That's just how I live.
Go to New York. What's up, son? And all. You know?
Yeah, why would I go up there and do that?
What's up, B?
I ain't really. I do joke like that sometimes. Like I might be like, "Nah, B," you know what I'm saying? But I don't talk like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from Richmond.
Just have your Tim's on, though.
I'm gonna wear black Tim just because.
Hold on, the views of Mel do not represent Snuff again, friend. Although we know everybody in New York wears Timberlands,
Yeah.
we're not going to say that. Although I did just say that.
Right. Pop calling the kettle black.
I'm just saying.
Don't be
Upcoming events, man. What you got going on besides comedy in the kitchen?
I'm not trying to smack the table. I won't supposed to do that. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I was going to check
You
it
didn't
after
like that,
after the
but
show.
do it.
Yeah.
Well, I said it live, so because I did like this, I was like, oh shit, like I was in trouble. And everything. They probably was looking like, why he make that face? I smacked the table. The nigga said before the show, don't do that. I was laughing, fuck around, smack the table. I ain't gonna do it again. My bad. So don't say nothing to me after the show.
I appreciate that. I
Wait a
appreciate
minute,
that.
don't say nothing.
Yeah. No editing necessary. Everything's on the table.
Keep this whole show.
I'm
Yeah.
in tears.
Stop crying.
No, you're not.
Stop crying. Be happy.
She literally said, I'm in tears.
I can take on crying, but I'm in tears.
Come on, dog.
I've been saying I'm crying since I got here.
She
I'm
just saying shit at this point.
Next week, I'm shot.
I am hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am in tears.
Oh.
Man, you gonna cut that goddamn line shit out.
People
Yeah.
People
Get that line
don't
spirit
even
above you.
laugh no more. Niggas be like, man, I'm weak.
Yeah.
Sit right there with a straight face.
At the comedy show.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm weak, cuz.
I hate that shit. Like, go ahead, y'all.
Man, laugh, man. Shit.
Man, you wild as a bitch. No,
You a wild boy.
Yeah, chuckle. Please, chuckle.
Can a nigga get a snicker?
Yeah.
Niggas be like, that's crazy.
This nigga
It's
here,
a Virginia
boy.
thing at this point. Because I say I'm weak in Atlanta. They be like, you what, Sean? Weak.
Man, go sit your lame ass down. Lame ass, how my down, bro.
Hey, shout out Desi Banks. Desi Banks is probably the funniest dude on social media right now. Every video, I'm like, when he says new video out, I'm on the
I'm
page,
on
man.
it.
That's
Congrats to him. He got a baby.
I got
I seen
Yeah,
it.
he
You
got
got
a baby on the way.
a
baby
born away.
girl, boy. One
said
of
you
them.
have seen it stand up?
No, I haven't. I
Yeah,
want to go
I
see
wanna
it. He
see
came
it
to
too.
Richmond one time and I ain't go.
It's always like weird days.
I'm
though.
about to say, we had this show the next day and was like, yeah, he had the show yesterday. Man.
We gotta check Desi. I want to check how Davis out as well.
Oh yes.
I haven't
Guards.
I haven't heard his stand up though. So, but I know he's social media funny.
They say his stand up is on point though.
Okay, I got to check him out, man.
I ain't seen it.
But J. Ron, your upcoming events besides Comedy in the Kitchen, we doing another clash?
I mean, I don't know. I probably do. Most likely, I probably will. Like, it's stage time. You know what I'm saying? So we go do the class to try to get some stage time. I like to work. You know what I'm saying? I like to work on when I go to do. I do open mics and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's fun for me.
Well, that's a good thing because next weekend, Snuff Magee and Friends and Miss Tink presents open mic night at the Nutty Buttery.
I'm coming.
Yeah, come check us out, man.
Have a ball.
But,
And bring Redman. You know you're
Redman?
Red and Meth now. You're tag team champs. You and Ham. Go ahead, bring
Y'all the red man.
yeah, bring Redman with you, man.
I'm
Bring this
weak.
small motherfucker. No, I'm doing a showcase at Woody Dogs on February 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at my phone?
Yeah.
I need to look at my calendar. Y'all know I smoke weed. I forget shit.
Wait a
I
minute.
smoke weed.
The views of J. Ron do not represent Snuff Magee and Friends. Even though you do smoke marijuana, we're not going to say that you lose brain cells.
No, you do not.
They do. They do
'Cause I'm a
represent
fucking
one of
genius.
us on Snuff Magee.
I am a genius. I'm smarter than a bitch.
Well,
How did you got more shit than you ever remember? Goddamn.
Yeah,
Well, you know.
I don't really think anybody is specifically dumb or smart because everybody has shit that they know and don't know.
I'll give you that.
absolutely. I feel like we're all ignorant to something.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm always ready to learn.
I mean,
I
yeah.
like to look up shit I don't know. Like right now, I'm looking up this motherfucking calendar and I cannot find. There you go. I'm doing the Underflow here in Petersburg on February 16th. That's at 6:00. The address to that is 1 West Whiff Street, Petersburg, Virginia.
Shout out West Street.
And then I'm doing a showcase at Woody Dogs on February 25th. That's in Richmond, Virginia. The actual name of the restaurant is City Dogs, but because they're doing comedy, they call it Witty Dogs.
Which city
Get
dog
this.
is it?
Woody dogs.
Witty Dogs.
Witty.
Witty.
Yeah.
Witty. I
Like,
thought you
think
said
quick.
Woody
No,
dogs.
Witty. W-I-T-T-Y.
The city dog got some good hot dogs. Y'all like hot dogs. Y'all like that
Hey.
shit.
Oh,
They got
yeah?
good vegan dogs too.
Oh, you been there?
yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't. They got vegan hot dogs.
Yeah, they got vegan
I'm
dogs. They got
definitely
vegan
going.
dog with the vegan chili.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yes, sir.
I'm definitely
Cause I
going.
don't eat pork or beef, so
I haven't tried a vegan dog.
This shit good, man.
I had to
You
try that
gotta
out.
fuck with it. Try some vegan food, man. It's good.
I have, just not vegan dogs.
People get fucked up when they be like some people might say that vegan food ain't good, but I be like, no, like you literally gotta find the shit that do taste good.
You just gotta cook
That shit is
right,
good.
man.
Yeah, and you gotta know how to cook.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know me, Chef Boy, are you skinny? I be in the kitchen.
Season
getting
your
I'm sorry, what was the name again?
Chef Boy, are you skinny?
Man, this nigga finna have a cook-off, big dog. You already know how it go. Big dog bite versus Chef Boy. Are you skinny?
Big dog bites.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yes, sir.
I'm
We
weak.
can do that.
And let me judge.
Oh,
Let
we-
me-
Comedy in the kitchen.
Let the diva judge.
Come on,
Actually,
diva.
I had some vegan fries and they were good off this food truck.
Vegan fries.
Yes.
Now, what do you mean vegan fries?
So they had like bean sprouts,
are you talking about
peanuts.
French fries?
You know you can
Yeah.
eat French fries.
You know
as a
French
vegan.
fries are vegan.
Just
They
cook
do
them
Well,
in
it
the
was a
right
vegan.
oil.
Listen,
Just cook them in the right oil. They-
no, because y'all let me talk.
Okay.
Clean it up.
You know how they got like cheese fries and they be putting hamburger meat and stuff on top of it.
Who the fuck is eating hamburger meat?
Chili. They,
No bullshit though. Like the
I'm
chili.
with you. I'm with you. Look,
like
on the hot
loaded
dog?
fries.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me,
No,
Cal.
when you say hamburger meat, that just threw me out. I'm
nah, I
thinking
say I'm from the country. I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
You get what
Yeah.
else.
This nigga
Look,
thought
we-
of a patty.
Yeah, you said hamburger. Who the fuck gets no hamburger meat on the goddamn fries?
It's
It's a
country,
French
country
fries.
talk.
Look,
Nigga, we
cut
call it
up.
chili.
We'll
It's a
eat
French
Burger
fry
King.
with
We
this
make our
on it.
hamburgers at home with the big onion in it. But listen, but no, the fries.
Come on.
All right, the fries had bean sprout, peanuts, it was a bunch of stuff on it, but it was good. It sounds weird, but you have to taste it.
I just want to make sure I understand it. So it was regular fries, but it had bean sprouts, peanuts, etc. in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like I went to the Pride Fest and they had the truck out there. I'm sure when they do other stuff at Browns Island, they probably bring that truck out because the truck is in Richmond.
You
So
don't know what it's
you was at the Pride Fest, but
Go
they
vegan, I
they were
believe.
going vegan. There was no meat at the Pride. The views of Snuff Magee do not represent Snuff Magee and Friends. I apologize for that. It was kind of too easy though. We're in the cancel culture right now, so
We're not finna get canceled.
yeah, I don't want to get
I've
canceled.
seen the
I
Go
heard
Vegan truck
half of
before.
that.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, check it out on audio, Apple Podcast, Snuff Magee and Friends. Subscribe on YouTube. How do we reach J. Ron if you want to reach J. Ron for events?
Well, I'm not gonna put my phone number on here.
Okay.
But you can email me at jroncomedy@gmail.com. If you want to book a nigga, please book a nigga, because a nigga do need a couple dollars. You know, and I'm going to deliver. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming through. I'm bringing the funny. If you don't think it's funny, you got to pay me before the show, and there are no refunds. I'm sorry. And I will run. Listen. You can also email renaissancerva1@gmail.com for booking. Follow Renaissance Productions on email. Follow Renaissance Productions on Instagram at Renaissance Productions. You can also follow me on Instagram at Renaissance. I didn't forget my shit. It's the liquor and the weed, y'all. I'm sorry. Follow me at JRon. That's JAYRON on Instagram. You can also follow me on Facebook at JRon and Twitter at JRon. And YouTube, JRon. Renaissance Show. All that shit. You know?
Now, before we get into Mel's segment, I'm going to big you up, brother. I'm going to say this right now. You and Ham are my two favorite young comics in RVA.
I would have to agree with you, brother.
I do appreciate it.
You guys are hilarious.
No, I've seen you on social media.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah. I've seen the brother a few times. We did a couple of mics together. The man is hilarious. Just like when I did the show with Ham, I hit him up in the DM. It was no Yo Gotti shit going on, but yeah.
No Yo Gotti shit.
I don't know what type of freaky. She went to the private parade. You hit niggas up in the DM. I don't know what's going on.
Pause. If he was a
Hey,
Kel,
Kel, you on one tonight.
that's because I'm always hitting him with the jokes. He's always telling me to pause, whatever. But these are two of the funniest young comics in RVA. They're doing their thing. I'm a fan, man.
Appreciate it.
I'm a fan.
I do appreciate that.
And I got with you. I tried to get with you before. I told him, holla at your boy.
I'm here.
And
I think he the one he told me.
yeah, shout out our friend Carl Presley. She reached out.
Yeah, she tell me. She told me to hit you up.
Yeah.
And then, matter of fact, when I seen it, I was like, oh damn, that's the nigga Ham told me about. Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact, Big Bone Barbie.
There we go.
Big Bone Barbie.
She was the right name.
Big Bone Barbie.
Big Bone Barbie. Yes, sir.
My girl Cara Preston, Big Bone Barbie. I love Cara.
That's my
Cara is
girl.
wonderful.
She said you looking successful. That's
Yeah.
my girl.
You look very successful today.
Yeah.
Hey, J-Ron, looking successful. Hey, Cara, Big Bone yourself.
Hashtag successful.
Yes, sir.
Hashtag successful in the air. Can we take a shot to that?
Take a shot
My
for
nigga
me.
drinking Heinekens. That's right, like an uncle at the cookout.
This is my post Super Bowl drink. But
I'm about to
You
say
You like
like drown
Kansas City?
yourself in them after the goddamn Super
I ain't
Bowl.
You
trying
like
to hear
Kansas City?
no.
No, he don't.
Oh,
He like
he
the
like-
San Francisco
We'll
49ers.
dive.
damn.
We'll dive into that later.
Damn,
But
you might-
anyway,
Damn.
brother, we appreciate you coming on the show. Just pause for a second. Don't get too far.
I ain't gonna say nothing else. I don't want to get put out.
Jimmy G.
This is a nice house. I like that couch. You be fucking hoes on that couch.
Wait a minute.
Pause.
I'm fucking with you.
You about to hear somebody come down the stage.
Anyway, who fucking?
Wait a minute. I got the
no.
Home Alone
My
face
nigga-
right
I know,
now.
man.
My nigga got the shag rug, the wooden table,
Wait
the
a
nice
minute.
vinyl wall.
See,
You
this
can't invite niggas like this.
yeah, this how niggas get robbed.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do no shit like that. I'm too
No, you
afraid.
telling everybody.
No,
You
I'm,
Yeah.
trying to
I'm
call
too
you
afraid
Hugh
of jail.
Hefner and shit.
I'm too
What?
afraid of jail to try to rob somebody. No bullshit, bro. I don't like police. I'm scared of police too. I got a serious fear. When blue lights come on, I get shook.
Well, we
Right,
have,
like it's like your body starts
Man,
shaking.
yeah,
my heart
we don't
drops.
have the complexion for
No, we don't.
for that situation.
I was on the highway on the way here, and somebody had got over behind me, and I saw some blue lights flash, and I got nervous as hell. But it was just some LED lights on somebody.
Yeah, I hate those lights.
The newer
hate
vehicles,
them goddamn
they
lights.
do
Scared
throw
the
you off.
fuck out
a
of
They
little
don't
bit.
even gotta be doing. They be trying to switch their lights. I was like, you
be
don't
trying
keep
to
them
switch their
factory
lights.
lights and shit.
Have you ever had your brights on for an extended period of time and felt bad about it?
Nope.
Yeah,
I have.
I definitely have.
When you
Definitely.
trying to hurry up, a car cover trying to hurry up and cut off, but you can't for some reason.
I can't see.
I don't
I'm
feel
sorry.
bad.
I just can't fucking
Yeah.
see.
That's what I'm saying. Shit, if I couldn't see it, I couldn't fucking see you. Would you rather me crash into you or make sure I can see you? Pick a side, bitch.
I had that bitch on for
But
like
you
15
blind the
minutes.
person, they go
man.
they go crash if you don't
No,
turn
They
them
ain't gonna
off.
crash into me though.
They
so
not. They
that's what's
shouldn't
most
crash because
important.
if you know you going straight and you in your lane, why the fuck do my lights bother you? Why you
Because
looking
they
at
in
my
my
lights?
eyes.
Yeah.
Just like if you behind me, you got the bright ass lights. I gotta
Look,
flip my shit up because
That right there is when you do what they said in driving school: cover your brake. My cousin said, "When in doubt, use your brake. You better cover your brake."
I hate y'all motherfuckers who went and out use your brake.
Hey, fuck that! I'm gonna hit that
Get
brake.
Get you got that foot off the brake on the highway.
Oh no! See, on the
Oh,
highway,
I
I'm
do
out.
hate that 'cause I
said,
drive
when
like I'm in
doubt,
New York.
Use your brake.
But
When in doubt,
clearly, a lot of motherfuckers be in doubt on the highway.
Yeah.
I could. They can't drive.
Yeah, it's Virginia. You know, we
Yeah.
get rain. That's see all the accidents that happen.
know
I
we
want
know
to say
some top 10 of the
35
worst drivers
accidents
in the
on the way to
country.
work.
Yeah, it's horrible drivers, man. But like I said, we appreciate you stopping by, man.
Ain't no problem, dog. I ain't asked you to do.
That's a very backhanded
Yeah.
acceptance. But
It
all right.
won't,
I mean, not saying
won't
that
shit,
won't
won't shit
point.
going on.
No, see now
It's raining.
No, I'm just saying, nigga. You said.
It's windy. It's windy.
Windy is a
Hoes
motherfucker.
won't answer the phone. Let me go ahead and do the goddamn show.
Man, I was gonna come to this. This is important. If I had to go to work, I wouldn't. Nah, I'm lying. I wouldn't.
Well, you know.
We ain't trying to save nobody money now.
Well, you know, we do love to call out. It is a Friday.
Niggas do call out.
Yeah.
You got to use that
Save up my
PTO.
goddamn PTO right now.
Nah, we just call out. We won't give even if we ain't got it.
Oh, I'll go negative. I'm going to go negative on the hoe. I would definitely go negative.
I don't like being negative.
Oh, wow.
Are we ready?
Yes, absolutely. Y'all ready for this?
The latest with Mel, the Lipstick Diva.
The Lipstick Diva.
Hey.
You got theme music?
Hey.
Okay. But what's up, y'all?
What up, man?
It's been a lot going on this week.
Let me know
Okay,
something.
and I got the tea. Y'all ready to get y'all cups?
I'm thirsty.
All right, let me tell y'all something. The first thing is this brewing Facebook topic.
Hold on. For the tea. Is it hot tea?
Oh, you gonna burn your tongue on this one.
God damn.
Let me tell you something. You might as well. You gotta hafoof.
You got Kool-Aid?
The co-
You got a fool.
Hafoof.
Can I get some Kool-Aid?
You know how you gotta roll the food around in your mouth? I ain't playing with y'all. Look. But anyway, the brewing topic for this week on Facebook is around tax money. Now, the issue is that a lot of baby daddies felt like they baby mamas need to break them off some because they done bought Pampers and picked the kids up on the weekends when they couldn't get to the satellite, etc.
What's the problem?
So their issue is that they baby mama getting $10,000, $11,000, $15,000 bands, and they ain't breaking no bread with their baby daddies. So how y'all feel about that? You know, if you're a baby daddy, you picking up the child, you breaking bread like you supposed to, you know what I'm saying, and making sure your child good, you and your child's life, do you feel like your baby mother is supposed to give you some tax money?
Ain't nobody supposed to.
I feel like supposed to is a strong
Yeah.
word to put in that situation. Now, if you feel generous enough to give me a couple of dollars, because, you know, you did just get, how much did you say?
15,000.
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah,
How many
15,000.
goddamn kids this bitch
She
got?
got other kids.
15,000 though.
But you can't climb.
You
You
Five or
gotta
so
give me
many
two
kids
racks.
now.
You gotta give me 2 racks.
Hold up.
It's
no,
just-
no,
it's just- it's-
how many kids do she got?
Well, let's just, all right, let me bring it
15,000?
out 8,000. She got 8 stacks back.
So she got 4 kids.
Well, they said you can file only so many kids now.
15.
Regardless, she getting a large amount of money
Put it
back.
like this.
Don't focus on the amount,
I'm
but she
not.
got a large amount back.
You wouldn't have this goddamn child if I wouldn't have planted this seed.
I tell
And I'm
her
doing my
straight up.
job. You said he doing
I
it. He
tell her
doing
Do
what he
what
supposed
you're
to.
supposed to do.
If
Oh.
the girl got 15 racks back, I'd be like, man, look, we need to start a business immediately. Like you, if you go buy anything with this fucking money, bitch, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to go that far, but that's
Yeah, you got a lot of Snoop Dogg in them.
Almost
I'm
got-
sorry.
Wait.
I almost got
Yeah.
mad as hell.
Later.
No, but I'm just saying, like, let's start a business, you know, and try to make some more money on top of this. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't gonna have to spend the whole 15,000 starting. Now, let's
Y'all
just
not
get
together.
some
Or
more. We ain't together.
give me a couple.
So what you mean we ain't
Let me
together?
get a couple ounces.
got
You
another
just,
dude?
I said you the baby daddy. You come get the kid when you supposed to be going out to the club and you take care of them. You buy them their hot dogs, whatever they need to eat. You buy them what they need to
right,
get
man.
by.
I mean, I'm doing what
Why
I'm
do you
supposed
can't
to
get
do.
no ends?
I just,
But why do you feel like you deserve some?
Because I'm doing. Why do she deserve it?
why do she deserve?
Why do she?
Why do you
deserve it?
deserve 15,000? What are you gonna do
I
with
was
the
just fucking up this
15,000?
getting 2,500.
What are you gonna do?
Why he don't deserve
I have
$500
a
of that?
question. What is this girl gonna do with this $15,000? And how many kids does she have?
She had 4 kids.
4. I know people with 4 kids that's working at McDonald's right now that ain't getting 15,000 back. 15. What are you
Y'all
gonna do?
focus on the amount, but it's just that
Well,
you're
because
getting.
you said 15,000. It's hard not to focus on.
But
15,000.
I have heard of people getting 8 to 10 stacks back or whatever.
Right.
Our thing is,
I'm lying on
a lot of people have been
I know a nigga with
making these comments about tax money or people saying how we're gonna waste our money and
Right.
blase this and blase that. Whatever you do with your money is your money. Now, if you agree to give the child's father some of that, that's between y'all. Technically, what they say the law is, whoever the child lives with, that's who you file, blah, blah, blah. If it's a healthy relationship and you getting $8,000 to $10,000 back and you want to say, well, look, let's put some to the side to do this with the child, or if you need a stack or two, that's cool. But you're not obligated to give the father anything.
That's a fact.
No.
You're not obligated to do shit. But
You're not
if the nigga is handling his business, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
I don't think so either.
You ain't got to go half with him, nothing like that, but show some appreciation.
But that's why I said I feel like to say supposed to give this money.
You ain't supposed to do shit.
That's a strong way to put it.
But see, a lot of times, most of the people that want the money aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing.
That is the fairest point that's been
That's
presented.
definitely true. What I do see,
That's
all
the
I'm
fairest
saying
point that's been
is,
presented.
Because what happened to this 15,000? Because I want to know.
I don't know what
I'da
happened
went
to
and
him,
bought
but
me
I
a
just got,
motherfucking
this is my
McDonald's.
message to close out this. Future baby daddy, you ain't getting now a piece of my tax money if we ain't together. Now moving along.
God damn.
But he gave you the baby.
He didn't give me nothing.
No, he definitely did.
Look, and I pushed that big head motherfucker out.
Yeah, you couldn't have done that until
Yeah,
he
it's
pushed
like,
up
this is-
in you.
This
Why
is
gotta
both
be?
of
Why you
y'all
gotta have a big
kids.
head though?
No, niggas, these kids be having big ass heads.
I feel like if the money is for the kids, then the 15,000 should be like if he gonna come around and he taking care, he doing what he supposed to do, and you want to give him some money, give it to him because you know that he gonna do for the kids with that money, not because you think he gonna go do whatever because you want
It's
the
called
money.
J-O-B.
Man, see,
Obviously
that's
the nigga
that's
got a
that
job, though.
bullshit.
I'm not giving you none of my money if we won't go together.
But
She
I
said,
mean,
"Well, go
just-
together."
you're not obligated to do it. But I'm saying if
That's
you're doing what
real.
you're supposed to do,
Yeah.
and
But
give
if you
some money,
find
know it's going
yourself
to the
getting
kids.
mad at me and say that's fucked up, you got that $15,000, you didn't give me you $10. No, I'm not.
Now that's when it's OD. I ain't ready to argue with you over
Yeah,
your
but
money.
you-
That's
you-
your money. Do what you want to do. Am I gonna think what I think? Oh, fucking
Yeah.
course.
Truth be
That's-
told, if
I'ma
we
call-
living,
I'm fucking around calling everybody. This bitch ain't shit. And she got 15,000 ain't give me shit. I take care of everybody. Why she call me in 10 minutes?
That other little nigga ain't even mine. I be giving her money for that nigga.
but here's the thing: you got that over her head though. When she like,
She don't care.
Shit
I
don't
mean,
matter.
you just got 15, right?
When I be in Bali taking my pictures, I don't care.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, that's
See,
what they do
and
too.
that's the fucked up
That's
part
what
about
she
it. Why you going out of town to Bali? Where the hell is Bali anyway?
Indonesia.
Never heard of that. Indonesia. I know a girl named Indonesia.
Mm-hmm.
Moving along. Y'all ain't getting none of my tax money, future baby daddy. That's just period.
Indonesia.
First of all,
She
why you
going-
just don't
she
claim
going
my
to
baby
Bali
daddy.
with the 15.
I'm not claiming a baby daddy because I'm going to have a husband and we're
What
going to
they-
have,
what they
we're gonna
eat in
have
Bali?
5 kids.
What you going to Bali
The
for?
fuck is you having 5
What-
kids for?
What is you gonna do?
I can tell your ass ain't got no kids.
What is you gonna do in Bali?
What I'm going to do in Bali?
Yes.
Well, I'm planning on going next year, actually.
That just sounds
But
like
I
you gonna
wanna
go baldy.
Just as a travel fact, I do want to take the flower bath. They got a flower bath you can take out. It's just beautiful and scenic out
You
there.
don't know, man. This male.
Can I give me some?
This nigga about to be like, you don't understand.
So you want to go to Bali to take a bath and some fucking tulips and roses? If you don't plant you a fucking garden and go home and get in the bathtub and put your little damn tulip.
I am weak.
She said,
When
I want to take a
I
flower
wanna make sure
bath.
you follow me on social media tonight.
I'm
so
gonna
when
follow you
go-
before I leave. 'Cause
when
I want to
go-
see this flower bath.
It
What the fuck?
sounds like Red Shoe Diaries.
What is it
really-
supposed to do? What do it do?
It's just relaxing.
So a regular bath with Epsom salt don't do that? A flower bath? Like
Nah,
what?
that regular episode, I get the episode with the teacher on
Hell
there.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Himalaya
Yeah,
salt,
yeah, yeah,
Epsom
yeah,
salt.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
See-
the thing about it is, it's just scenic and beautiful. You can take pictures and
See,
So what?
do you want to take fucking pictures?
See, that's one thing I've never understood.
I hit the
People
table
don't
again, I'm
wanna
sorry.
Go nowhere
Don't
to
check
do
me
shit.
out
You
of the
just
show.
want to go somewhere so you can show people, hey, bitch, I've been here.
I've been to Bali.
Man, what?
no,
Don't
but
nobody
no.
give a
When I
damn.
go out
That
of
shit
town,
don't enrich your
hold
life.
on.
Alright, that's it.
No, when I go out of town, just like even when I go out of Atlanta or wherever, I don't be on my phone like that. I enjoy the moment. When I get back, I do share what I did, or if I get back to the hotel
I mean, of course, that's
and
what
I
you
want
do
to
it for.
share, I'll say, "Oh, I am here in Bali," because hopefully, first of all, I like to motivate a lot of black women that ain't never been out of the country, ain't
Right,
never
right,
been
right.
out of Petersburg or
Okay.
Richmond,
Okay.
don't have a passport, don't
Okay.
have a car.
Okay.
This is motivation to say, black girl, you can make it. You can do it.
Right.
I'm only 27. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And I'm only like one of the only people in my family that has a fucking passport. So to me, that's something.
Right.
It ain't just because I want to show off and I
No.
got all this money. Bitch, I
No.
just got paid time off my job. Pay
No.
me good.
That
Boom.
ain't. But see,
You
that
made
ain't
it-
what
you
I'm
made it
saying.
deeper
That
than
ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you ready to take the 15,000 from the child support? Not child support. Excuse me. From the tax money from that you got because you have 4 kids to go to Bali.
The kids going with you?
Is the kids going with you? But
I'm taking kids to Disney World when I get back.
See what the fuck I'm saying? They get to go to Disney World. You went to Bali and to take a flower bath.
You don't take no damn
Himalayan
kids on no international flight because if I down this internet, not claiming that, but if I down this international flight, my kids need to still be here and that money gonna be back behind for them.
You see how she just went so far left with that?
That's why you can. You walk right into
to close it out again.
Lord,
future baby father or husband.
Well,
you ain't getting no tax money.
I do hope Bali is fun as hell.
I appreciate it. Now, on to the next topic here. How many people have seen Nicki and Meek go at it this week?
I seen bits and pieces of it, yeah.
So, my whole thing is, Meek, you out here deleting your Instagram because you got a whole random out here pregnant.
Damn, he deleted
Why is shit random?
Because I don't even know who she
Just because
is.
you don't know who she is, that's his old lady.
He didn't delete his Instagram.
He did delete it for a period of time and then pulled it back up.
So he's not with the girl? Why?
No, he's with her because they just
her.
took pictures, but I don't know if he didn't want... I don't know what it was, but that was a big thing around the shade room is that when the girl announced she was pregnant, his social media was gone. And then all of a sudden, now that Nicki done popped back out, he's up here making jokes talking about her boyfriend outfit came from City Trends or Jimmy Jazz or something.
but
It wasn't Jimmy Jazz window.
I will say this though. I will say, knowing that he has a baby on the way, and for Nicki to throw shade, it sounds like she may be missing me.
She saw.
But no, he said something to her first, and then she threw shade.
How do you know that?
I don't have it up right now, but it was images I shared on my page. And it was like, he was talking about the outfit first, and then she was like, yeah, you is Twitter fingers, something about Drake brought that back up. She was clapping back at him. She didn't come for him first. He said something about her dude first.
First, he didn't say that, mind you. He just liked it or some shit.
No, his
reposted.
Twitter. No, he actually has tweets.
He did not say the shit about the outfit.
Well, no. It was something else.
Somebody else said that shit.
But the outfit, I don't know. I think I seen that he did say it, but not just focus on that. It was just, pretty much, he was clapping back at her, just pretty much trying to say like her dude broke. It's like they going at each other. At this point, how I feel about the whole situation. Y'all not together, leave it alone.
I do remember him saying about the dude she's with, something about...
he said something about the guy.
Well, no, that wasn't about the dude. It was about Nicki's brother. Who was with the sexual assault?
That's the
He
brother.
did say that. He was like, you knew your brother raped the girl, and you paid for the lawyer cases and things like that.
Who said that?
Meek said that about Nicki brother.
He went hard on Nicki with that one.
Because they just...
But you're not going to go hard like that unless it's true. That's how I feel.
Well, we can't really say that because he went hard at the whole Drake thing, and now he's saying, I don't even know what that was about.
I mean, well, the lady went hard on Bill Cosby, and now she's talking about that want the truth. So,
I mean, I just saw the video when they was going back and forth in the mall. That was alleged video. Because for real, you really you can't see the shit half the time when they do this. I'm sorry, I got in my element
It's just
when we was
hilarious.
talking.
That's all.
I don't know. I saw the video, but I ain't do no extra research. I don't like to get in all that shit when I see people going through their personal life stuff. I'm like, damn, that's personal shit. I don't even feel like this shit should be on the internet.
yeah, nah, it's celebrities getting too childish for me now. Like, it's getting
I ain't
childish.
talking about just celebrities.
The
I'm talking
world
about
is-
people in general.
I wasn't
Well, and the reason
People
why I
argue
say
back and forth and
celebrities...
get straight on Facebook like, I hate this bitch. Look, we don't
Yeah,
care.
it's been plenty of days I want to do that, but I said, I'm a grown woman. I'm not going back and forth with you niggas. Now, I just feel like...
I know, right?
I definitely am. Hallelujah. Now...
Hallelujah.
Trying to be successful. Shout out to Chara. Now, in reference to celebrity, you're supposed to lead by example to me. And back in the day, I felt like celebrities were more...
But when is a celebrity job to lead you?
No, it's not their job to lead me, but I feel like at the same time, if you're trying to show people that it's more out there than what they got going on, I mean, all that extra stuff, why are you doing all that?
You putting that on them.
But that's
They ain't
why
putting
you
that on
don't,
them.
you don't know that though.
They people just like
because you
everybody
don't
else.
know.
They are people, and I'm not saying nobody's perfect, but I just feel like nowadays it's too messy.
No, but
and
I feel like
they run to the internet with their personal lives too much.
But I feel like that's because of the media. Like you have that ability to do that. Before that,
Right.
like when it was just TV, before cell phones came out, people was all doing the same shit.
I think social media is just people trying to impress each other. That's
Yeah.
all. That's
People
all that
literally
is.
didn't have the platform. You can't say like, well, back in the day, they didn't have the option. We don't know if they would have done it or not.
It was more, I guess it was, of course it was still drama. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was no drama at all. But it's more active that you can get on there and Moneybag Yo Mike, you know he beefing with Meg, so you know he about to tweet this and say this, da da da.
But what I'm saying is that ain't their fault. Like,
Yeah.
the means weren't there. Literally, the things did not exist
No, I'm
previously.
not saying that that's not their fault. I'm just saying we got to do better. That's
You
all
don't
I'm
think Jay
saying.
and Nas back in the day probably would have been tweeting at each other or whatever when they was going through what they was going through? Like, is this a different time?
I don't
More
know.
shit is
They
available.
probably would, but then again, I look at Jay and Nas. I feel like they're a lot more mature than that.
Yeah, because you're looking at 50-year-old Jay and Nas.
I mean,
They is old as a bitch.
Jay did say he skeeted in his baby mama.
Come on,
mouth.
man. Like, it ain't no different. It's just the means that you have to get it out. That's literally
It was a
the
little
only
bit
difference.
different. That's all I'm saying. Social media has made it
The thing
worse.
that's,
People
yeah,
the same.
that's what I was ready to say. The thing about
But
it, it
I'm
just
not
got
gonna say
worse
social media because
more
people always be
can
like,
put their
"Oh, I'm
shit
gonna
out
delete
there.
Facebook." Facebook ain't do nothing to you. It's the people that's on Facebook and also who you surrounding yourself with.
Also, you can't let social media overtake your life. You can't
No,
keep saying,
I'm not deleting nothing.
I'm deleting this. I need to focus more on me. Well, then you're on it.
That mean you
entirely
slow.
too much.
Also, if you feel the need
That
to
means
say
you
that.
slow.
Is that what you said?
Yes, you slow. People
I ain't
get up
getting
there.
on the fucking internet no more. That
they
shit a
make-
distraction.
Mm-hmm.
They make
Hey,
a
just don't
whole
get on
long
it.
paragraph. I'm about to delete this because this is distracting my life and ruining my relationship.
About
No,
to do
you
an
and
internet
them is
detox.
ruining your
Bitch, we don't
relationship.
care.
Yeah.
Just if you're gonna do it, just do the shit.
But that's all I gotta say about Nicki and Meek. Y'all just need to do better. Be with who y'all gonna be with. Lastly, on my list around celebrities, just Meg being passed around. That's what they saying.
First of all, look, no, before we
You're not gonna disrespect
we
me.
start
Go ahead.
anything, we are not going to disrespect the very talented.
Very talented.
Why? Because her knees good.
No,
Oh,
we're not
Meg
talking.
Thee Stallion.
We're not talking about the knees.
Meg
We're
Thee
talking
Stallion.
about the talent, the rap skill.
She can rap.
All them
Yes.
said, them
What's
some-
one song she got?
Them some
Um,
nice knees.
First of all, I got her. Hold
Yeah,
on.
we're talking about albums. I'm talking about her very extravagant IG account.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh,
You know
okay. Where she's showing off her assets.
She, what the hell?
Oh, whoa! Did
Hello?
We, yeah.
See, now you gotta check him out for sure. too.
Episode 40.
We did 2 times. Huh?
But yeah, go ahead with the stallion.
So who is? I believe it's G-Eazy. I want to say the Caucasian guy.
Yeah.
So she was posting a photo. You know, the yams was out and all that. She was laying on him. Boom, boom, boom. We caught that.
That's how
Was
she
that
dressed.
was that TMZ?
No, it was on her
dressed,
page.
though.
Nah,
first.
I mean the boom boom boom.
What she
Oh.
boom, boom, boom.
That was me. That
Where's
was
she
me.
from?
Who?
Meg Style.
Houston.
Houston,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Where they
But
made
yeah,
like that.
like the thing about Meg,
That's what she do.
I have no issue with Meg, but Meg is like, boom, she posts a picture with him. Then next thing you know, she tweeted. Crazy thing is, we ain't even fucking. Okay, so Meg, this is my issue with you. You have all these videos and photos, and do what you do. But the thing about it is, don't get mad at the internet for coming at you because it was Trey, it was Moneybag. Now it's G-Eazy. And I know it's been somebody else because they've been talking about you. But it's just like Meg. It's almost like Lizzo now. Lizzo get mad because people bash her about having the gowns on. And y'all know I'm an advocate for Lizzo, but you know she's just, like she was just on the beach. We was talking about them angles earlier. She got the thong up her ass, but she ain't look like she had a long day. The ass looked kind of okay. And then she got the fupa in the front, and them angles is right to me. She looked good.
No, we went through this before the show started. The one picture, the angle was right. The rest of them, the angle was a bit obtuse.
Listen.
And I'm a big man. I can say that. It's okay if I say it.
Yeah.
I'm obtuse.
Well, I feel like
the fupa
she
out.
still was showing the body off, and next thing you know, next week she was like, "Oh, I've got to delete Instagram," like she did Twitter. Like Meg and Lizzo, y'all is sisters.
But Meg don't do that though. That's
No,
unfair.
I'm on her Twitter, and yes, she do. She tried to take it back, like I said about G-Eazy. She'll make the caption on the photo and say he likes such and such, and make it look like, oh, I'm fucking with this man. But then next thing you know, because everybody bashing you at this point, because he posted you on his page too, you up there. But the crazy thing about it, I'm not even fucking him. Just like she said about Trey, we see you all up in the club, all up in Trey ear.
Why y'all care though?
It's social media. It ain't even my business.
But no, like, why
But
y'all
no,
care,
it's
though?
not the fact though, Karen. But the thing
Ain't
is,
none- her
you
coochie
trying
ain't
to
on none of y'all.
be, you trying to be the cleanup crew after you already done put this all out into the atmosphere.
But the only reason she feels the need to do that is because y'all feel like who she fucking is
Who
y'all
is y'all? I
business.
didn't even say anything about it. All I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
look, this is the T corner, so it's you included.
You just said a lot about it.
Yeah, you
I mean,
included.
I said my opinion about it right now. It's not okay. No, it don't. Shit, I'm not getting none of her coin. I'm just saying, lady, hey, if you gonna clean it up, baby, don't put it out in the atmosphere.
No, put what you want to put out there. She can do whatever the fuck she wants to do.
You know what?
Y'all
Hey,
can't
do
be-
what you want to do.
And
Post
this is
1,000
not directly to
niggas
you.
if you want to.
Of course, this is not to you, but
We are
society
still-
can't be feminist
That's her.
and support women doing what the fuck they want to do and all this old shit that y'all lie about on the internet all the time.
Wait
And
a
then- I
minute.
said not you. I did say not you. But everybody want to act like they feminist and yes, bitch, do what you want to do this, blah blah.
I'm
city girl
definitely
shit,
not
and all
an
that shit.
advocate
I don't
of
get into all
I
that
just
fuck
said
this
that
nigga,
shit.
fuck that nigga,
More
fuck
than
this
one
nigga.
time.
That's not what I'm an
I don't know
advocate
what's
for.
going on.
The internet acts like they are, and they're so supportive of quote unquote feminism. That's false feminism, but whatever. They so supportive of feminism, but then when a bitch actually walk in that shit, y'all want bash her. That shit ain't that.
No, all I'm saying is walk it like you talk it, don't clean up shit. Now, moving along, the last thing just tips is, Snuff, was you gonna say something?
I just want to say that Mel, anytime you want to come to the dungeon,
Mel or Meg?
Mel and Meg. Meg the Stallion and Mel the Lipstick Diva. It should be a very interesting conversation.
I want to say, me and Meg might not be friends.
But I did realize that you did have Meg and
Well, y'all do. I
Lizzo
want
in
to
the
be
same
here, but I'm gonna sit
conversation.
on the
It
steps
don't think
and
it's
watch.
the same.
Meg and Lizzo is not the same
not
thing.
the same.
But we've had that conversation before. Let's move on.
I'm not going there with
Yeah,
y'all.
let's move on.
Last but not least, to
problem.
wrap this thing up, a lot of women come to me and ask how to stay motivated. Even men, they ask, how do I stay motivated through all the trials and tribulations that we all go through? One big tip I say, get you an agenda. I go on Amazon every single year and order a agenda, and this is what keeps me going, because instead of just having that electronic thing that we all walk around with, which is our phone, put that down and write it down sometimes. Writing it down sometimes keeps you on track, because with your electronic, you can drop that bitch in the water tomorrow and you got to wait for a replacement. But with that paper, yeah, it can get wet. But more than most, I just say I like writing stuff down because it pushes me. I can write out my whole month and say, hey, this week I'm going to the gym. This week, this is what I'm going on my water diet. I'm doing my smoothies. It's just something that gives you a pick-me-up, because you can go back years later and look at this. You can go through thousands of phones, but you might still have that book and go back and say, shit, I accomplished that. I did that. I can mark this off my list. That's something that I would say is a great tip for staying motivated.
No doubt.
Definitely.
Mel the Lipstick Diva out.
Can we get the song again?
The Lipstick Diva. Oh yeah. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Chris. He made my jingle. Shout out to him. I'm trying to get another jingle out there. And that is on my YouTube channel, Mel the Lipstick Diva. Almost at 1K. Big ups.
Uh-oh. You jingling?
Let's get it.
Mel, I just have one thing. You didn't say Mel with the lip in the gap, and that's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
That's your favorite?
Mel with the lip and the
I
gap.
need you to say
Come
that
on, man.
on the
I got
closeout.
Let me
something.
do it one time.
You gotta lick it.
Wait a minute.
I
Get your...
got you.
I'm sick of him.
What I do?
All right, let me do it
I've
for
been waiting
Kel.
for it the whole time.
Let me do it for Kel one time. It's the Lipstick Diva, Mel with the lip and the gap. Oh,
Thank you.
Come on,
thank
Mel.
you. Thank you.
all
The lip
right.
and the gap.
Irrelevance in the dungeon.
Yes, sir.
Let me try to follow that up.
That was, Mel, fantastic segment.
Thank you.
Yes. Good stuff, Mel. Good stuff.
I appreciate it.
The lip and the gap returns.
Yeah, I need that every time. Just so you know, so we don't have this conversation, I need that every time.
I got you. You gonna get that.
Y'all. Shout out Mama Michelle's last week, man. Very, very great food, dope conversations, great atmosphere.
Oh my God.
Shout out Michelle Wilson for inviting us over there.
Good.
Them,
Listen.
That tater salad.
fuck the taste of
Wait a minute. You said potato salad. Tater
That
salad.
tater salad.
That's how
Them
you know it.
goddamn
Nigga took the
greens
po off that
and
bitch. That tater salad won't po. It had money.
I'm crying.
Enough. When I tell you, all week long, I've gone to work every day. I work with the same people every day.
Mm-hmm.
I've told each and every one of them about them goddamn collard green egg rolls every day, like they ain't heard about it before. My God,
I'm like Marvel with that, man. Snuff Magee will return.
it changed my damn life.
But shout out Mama Michelle for letting us come through with
Yes, sir.
very, Very dope experience. Check it out. It's on our YouTube channel, Mama Shell. Very, very good stuff, man. I'm going to talk about the Super Bowl. Everybody knows Snuff McGee is a big San Francisco 49er fan.
I see the cup back there.
Yeah, so bad.
Snuff McGee watched the show at his house. Didn't have a Super Bowl party. I felt a certain way about it. I didn't want to watch with a whole lot of people. My son did watch it with me, and I had to really reserve myself because it was a lot of fuckery going on, especially in the fourth quarter. But I will say, the guys went out there. They did an exceptional job. They just didn't finish, didn't follow through.
Jimmy G ain't have enough.
Jimmy G didn't, but I did like Shanahan's the fourth down, didn't call the timeout. But congrats to the Kansas City Chiefs and congrats to Andy Reid. I want to big up Andy Reid right now because
Andy Reid deserves
you have to realize not only has he been an exceptional coach, but he has given the black quarterback
yes, sir.
a platform.
Yes, sir. And enough people not talking about that.
Yes, with the Donovan McNabb to the Michael Vicks to the Patrick Mahomes, he's really giving them that platform.
Shit, when we didn't go to the Super Bowl, we had Vic, man. I was so goddamn mad.
I will say this: I'm not a Philly fan, but when y'all had Vic, y'all brought out the old Eagle uniforms, the throwbacks, and Vic really showed his ass, man.
As a Cowboys fan, that was the hardest time for me because I love Michael Vick.
Yeah, man, Vic was a dog, man. Oh, I'm sorry. The views of Snuff McGee do not represent Snuff McGee and friends.
Wow.
I'm not taking shots at Vic. Even that 30 for 30 came out this week. I heard it was very real.
I ain't watched it yet.
Man, I tried to watch that work today. We was too busy.
I heard it was very real.
Watch that shit.
Very real.
Hey, I heard niggas say, "Hey, Vic talking too much on this."
That's what I heard. I heard it's too real.
Yeah.
I need to see
Yeah, I
it.
had two goddamn bricks at the house when I went and played the goddamn 49ers.
Yeah, I heard
Pit bulls were downstairs arguing.
it's very real. I'm gonna have to record it. And I gotta check it out, man. I gotta check it out.
He's on the man.
Let's move on to the hottest topic of the last few days going on right now.
Okay.
Let's talk about Gayle King.
Oh,
Now, Gayle
talk
King
about a dog.
had an interview with Lisa Leslie on. Hold on, the views of MelTheLipStickDiva do not represent Stuff Again, friends. We do
He
know.
only represents Snoop Dogg.
Yes, we do. We do know the power of Gayle bringing
dog
Oprah.
head, bitch. Damn.
Wait a
And
minute.
Boosie said, he said, ain't that Oprah friend? He said, I don't give a fuck who she know. Give a fuck if it was Obama.
Who said he said? Boosie said
I
that?
ain't seen Boosie video.
I don't give a fuck if it was
That's
Obama.
why Snoop tagged Boosie, and I was trying to figure
That
out.
shit was funny as a bitch.
Oh, nigga, everything they say right then. The Boosie said something. Everything is right.
Well, my favorite thing Boosie ever said was the infamous soundbite. All them niggas lying. That is
I like, come on, man.
I cut your throat and take your house. That's that Soul Slim talk.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, hold on, no. You're quoting lyrics. We're talking
Hey,
about.
that's my. I don't give a fuck.
We're doing
That's
an
the
interview.
favorite. That's my
That's
favorite.
that
thing I
Richmond
said.
right there.
Hold on, let's get back to the source at hand.
Sawyer verse.
Gayle King asked Lisa Leslie if Lisa Leslie, played for the LA Sparks, Kobe played for the Lakers. If Bryant's 2003 sexual assault allegations made his legacy complicated for her, as a woman, as a WNBA player, to which she said, it's not complicated for me at all. But they said Gayle pushed the issue.
She did.
After the fact, Gayle said that soundbite, she didn't agree with CBS putting that out as a clip. That they made her look bad.
You made yourself look bad because you let the words
Why
leave
would
your
you
mouth.
ask the question?
It's been a
was
lot of
so
backlash from fans of Kobe, family of Kobe, celebrities from 50 Cent to Snoop Dogg who really went in on it. I listened to Snoop Dogg this morning on Ricky Smiley, where he wasn't as angry, but he really broke it down why he was so upset.
And he probably gave the explanation that everybody would rather hear.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't, like somebody told me, that you can't tell somebody how to feel after a tragedy.
True, I agree.
So, Oprah came out, spoke out today saying that
I thought
Gayle...
you meant come out like come
No.
out.
You got to pick your friends wisely. Because Oprah was sitting at the crib chilling.
Oprah ain't shit either.
I ain't say that. What I'm saying is Gayle said some wild shit, and that's Oprah's friend. And now Oprah in the shit too. Because we all know Oprah be doing,
She
But
probably called her.
they're thick of thieves. It's like you and him. So look.
I love my niggas. I like white people too, though. Some of them.
Wait a minute.
I do, they cool. Some white people cool as a bit.
Yeah.
Some of them mean as a motherfucker. I'd have been fired by white people before, but them the ones that I don't like.
But Oprah is speaking out saying Gayle's not doing well, and she's fearing for her life. She's had death threats. That's what they're
What she
saying.
mean she
All
not
these
doing well?
celebrities be getting death
She's
threats.
not doing well, but I guess because of the backlash.
Oprah don't need to say nothing. Gail need to say it and apologize.
My question to you all is, was Gail out of pocket?
Absolutely.
I think so too.
She cut the pockets off the jeans.
I don't think she needed. Damn, no bullshit.
I'll go last on this one.
I don't think she needed to ask that question. Like, that was the whole thing. But then to come out and your response was CBS didn't put out the whole interview. Like, really, Gail? Really? That's what you gonna say?
That's like,
CBS ain't put out the whole interview. Why did you ask that lady that?
even with R. Kelly.
What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Do you think that that this affects you? It's just a whole. How the fuck is that shit gonna bother her? You know what I'm saying? How is that gonna bother
Somebody's
her?
gone away from here, and my whole thing is, I see if it was a situation where if Kobe was still alive and maybe, he got locked up or something, then maybe that could be a question that you could ask at that time because he's still here with us, and it's not a time that people are grieving. But the man is in the box,
Right.
gone away from here, and you up here talking about a case from 2003. Like, lady, you just want something to say. You want it to be seen, and now you seen and you don't like it.
Which she wasn't convicted on.
He wasn't convicted on. The case was dismissed.
Mm-hmm.
Which the prosecutor was about to step down on after all the evidence came out, and that's why he was acquitted.
Mm-hmm.
And they decided to move to a civil case, which it was, all but proven that he did not forcibly rape that woman.
My thing is, a lot of people are saying that Gail she is a journalist, and it did happen. I get all that. My
Yeah.
thing is, it's still fresh. Why would it affect his legacy if he was never convicted?
Even if you is convicted, you're dead.
Yeah, it's hearsay. It's that Me Too movement, which I'm not taking a shot at, but at the same time, it's a lot of false allegations that are going to stick to people.
I don't like it.
You know more than anybody how big of a fucking Kobe Bryant fan I am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're going to bring up that case and then you're going to complain about context not being provided, then you need to provide context about the full case as well. Context may not have been provided about your interview, but you also didn't provide context about the whole case. You asked about it in a way that presented to people who did not know the detailed information about it to paint him in a bad light.
Mm-hmm.
Paint the whole picture of the case, where this young lady had sent text messages that clearly disproved her allegations. Once again, like I said, where the prosecutor was about to step down because all the evidence proved that his, what do you call the person? The person he represented was lying.
Mm-hmm.
You have to present all of that information. You can't say something and try to be quote-unquote shady with the words that you use and then complain when people say, oh, no, you fucked up for what you said. No, context isn't needed. We don't really need to know what you said around that because we know the question that you asked. And the question that you asked was out of line, period. Just take your L.
Yeah, she's got to own it.
Yeah.
She's got to own it. Like I said, here's the thing. I don't compare it to the Robert Kelly thing because R. Kelly set himself up. That's all on him.
Yeah.
But who was the first to do the interview? You know, with the Michael Jackson situation. Who did the documentary?
Who hurt you guys?
And also today, Oprah was like saying how Gail was hurt. And then she randomly said Bill Cosby is tweeting about it. Now, why bring Cosby's name into the conversation?
Because they are I'll
That
say
Me
my
Too
conspiracy theories, actually. Go ahead.
movement, like you said, is something else.
I'll save my conspiracy
What Bill
theories.
Cosby got to do with any
But
of
why drop Cosby's name?
What he got to do?
Is he out of jail? How
No.
he tweet?
Because you said
Well,
that shit.
they say he's tweeting Jim. I don't believe he's tweeting anyway because he can't see.
Obviously, exactly. A representative is tweeting for him.
Yeah.
It is what it
said
is.
somebody made a meme that said somebody threw a chicken sandwich at Bill.
No, that really happened, I think.
Yeah.
Shit funny.
When he
though,
first
man.
got locked up, somebody really threw a chicken
It
sandwich.
ain't funny, but that's funny. They threw a chicken sandwich. I did that one time, man. No bullshit.
In
I was,
jail?
nah, I ain't never been in jail. I hope I never have to go. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus.
Amen.
Hallelujah. But we was riding through Carytown one time. It was me, couple my homeboy, and I had bought a chicken sandwich from McDonald's. This was before I went vegan. And I ain't want the shit no more. So nigga was like, man, smack that nigga with it. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Then nigga rolled the window down. I said, I can't be no bitch. So I threw
Wait
it.
a minute.
I just threw it real quick, but I ain't think it hit him. So when I threw it, my nigga, he pulled off. My nigga in the back seat, he was like, bro, you hit that nigga in the face. I was like, swear to God.
You know, I got hit by a big chicken one
I
time.
actually want
in Carytown.
No, I want to know how gangster this story is now. was it a McChicken or was it the higher crispy chicken sandwich?
No, it was a McChicken.
But you
Oh,
better not
see,
waste that
nah,
goddamn
hey,
crispy
Now,
chicken.
if he would have did the crispy chicken sandwich,
I
I
would've
was a
ate
bad,
that.
you was a
He
bad
got money.
boy.
But it
Yeah.
was a McChicken with cheese though.
Oh, you had
Yeah.
Those
Yeah, get on the way. You know?
Fuck is you had?
I don't know. I don't understand it, but he threw some cheese on that
cheese
bitch.
to the McChicken. And
Fuck
it was,
that.
I don't even eat chicken no more. Add cheese to a McChicken, it's gonna change your McDonald's life.
I don't eat McDonald's.
I don't eat
But if
McDonald's.
you get a
Thank
McChicken,
God.
like
I'm
I said, I don't eat
glad
a McDonald's. But
I'm
if you
glad
get a
y'all don't.
McChicken, don't put no goddamn cheese on. Just put some
cheese
ketchup on that
Put
bitch.
cheese on.
First of all,
With the extra mayonnaise.
Ketchup.
that
And
Mc-
extra mayonnaise and ketchup.
that
on it.
McDonald's double cheeseburger. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
That's not me.
I've never been a fan of McDonald's burgers.
That
period.
McDonald's
Except
don't eat
the
none of
double
that shit no more.
the double cheeseburger, man.
the quarter pounder and the big and tasty. It's the best things that ever
That's
happened
crazy.
to
The
McDonald's
big
burgers.
and tasty.
So
that
that's
chicken
what you
sandwich.
want, the big and tasty. That's the. I'm sorry. The views of Snuff Magee do not represent Snuff Magee and friends.
First of all, I don't eat beef or pork,
They
nigga.
said when I threw it, the chicken sandwich sprayed apart and the patty smacked me.
I know he got the mayo because they put a lot of mayo on that
They
damn chicken.
laced that bitch
He
with
was
mayo.
cussing you out to this day.
I was high. Hey, look, if you listening to this right now, don't come looking for me. You know, I ain't mean to hit you.
I knew
tried
that
to
was that
scare
skinny
you.
motherfucker that hit me with that goddamn McChicken.
Ain't too many funny
You
small
run up on
ones.
me. Run up on me. I'm gonna find you, and I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna do. It's live. I ain't gonna do shit for real. I'm gonna run.
Speaking of that bullshit, man, Rush Limbaugh.
It's
What
fuck,
the fuck is
nigga.
that?
Rush Limbaugh. We know
What
the
fuck is that?
Who is
the
that?
radio host. We've been hosting for many years.
The
Very,
racist.
What
yeah,
do you do?
very conservative. He received a Presidential Medal of Freedom this week. Same medal that Maya Angelou, Rosa Parks.
Oh nah, I need to know who he is if he getting that.
Y'all know who Rush Limbaugh is? He's a racist piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. He's a piece of shit. You can Google it when you leave here. But I will just. I'll have one
probably-
quote. I don't want to stay too long on it. I just want to say that it's a bunch of bullshit. But this is a quote from him. I mean, let's face it. We didn't have slavery in this country for over 100 years because it was a bad thing. Quite the opposite. Slavery built the South. I'm not saying we should bring it back. I'm just saying it had its merits. For one thing, the streets were safer after dark. This is a man who received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from 45. Now, my question to you all is this white supremacy thrown in our face?
Easily.
They taking their freedom of speech and just spilling that shit.
Can I
Now,
read it again?
No, let's say Rush Limbaugh has been saying shit like this before Trump was in office.
yeah.
He's been a blatant racist for decades at this point.
I gotta understand.
Yeah, he's been blatant. I remember him talking about Donovan McNabb back in the day. He said
That's
it.
precisely what I'm mentioning. Rush Limbaugh's a piece of shit. He can go to hell for all I care.
My thing is, why the Presidential Medal of
Oh,
Freedom?
he said quite the opposite. Okay, so what he's saying is slavery was a good thing.
That's what that man got.
Bitch, fuck. Ooh, bitch, fuck you.
You sound real Snoop-like right now.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because what do you mean?
Dog head, bitch.
Dog head, bitch. What do you mean slavery was a good thing?
And
How?
you can see me, you bitch ass
How?
nigga.
But you know it's crazy though. That shit really ain't never go nowhere. All that shit still the same,
It's
bro.
illegal
Like, you know,
slavery, bro.
Yeah, you got a job and shit like that. Like if you work at a warehouse or some shit, you basically a slave. You sending the packages out. I work at Amazon. I used to anyway. I was a picker, and let me tell you, that shit is slavery. It's like picking cotton.
I've seen
Except
that.
I'm picking everything.
I heard this shit like 20 miles long. You gotta walk through that.
Man, that shit's so fucking
Lost
big,
50
dog.
pounds when I was there before.
Nigga, I don't got 50 pounds to
Oh,
lose.
you-
And I lost it.
He's vegan, man.
You know what I mean?
He already he ain't got
That
nothing.
shit
He
crazy.
can't smell a goddamn thing.
Oh yeah, that shit right there, that's crazy though. Slavery did build the South, but that don't mean it was a motherfucking.
No,
that
not
ain't
just
some
the South.
shit.
Slavery built
We-
America.
Slavery
bitch.
built America, yeah.
Yeah.
Slavery built a whole lot of shit. It's black people that built every fucking thing, but white people took it. You know why black people invented everything? This is why I say this, because the slaves was the ones that was doing fucking work. We made shit so they didn't have to. And then when it got made, you took the fucking credit for it.
Well, let's go ahead and be honest here. A white man hasn't had an original idea in all of time.
I fuck with
because
white people,
white
some
man,
of them.
fuck that.
Like the
Fuck
Super
They
that.
Soaker.
great. They great. Whatever. I'm sure.
No, I'm
But-
talking about the ones that's like,
Yeah.
you know, down to earth.
Yeah,
like us,
allies.
that's
We
on
always
this
have
level.
allies, definitely. But white people haven't had an original idea since time existed because there's nothing new under the sun. And when the sun was created, black people were created.
Come on now.
Come on, let me
You were
take
you were
it
later
back.
down the line. So these things had already been put in place when you were created. You're not the original man. It is what it is. There's nothing against you for that, but that's simple science.
It's like, why y'all so mean?
Go
Nigga,
ahead.
man, why y'all so mean?
For real, bro, bitch ass niggas, but they be mean. Like slavery was something that wasn't bitch was gone since it was bad, but it wasn't bad. Bitch,
Fight
what
me
the
then,
fuck
nigga.
you mean?
Yeah.
That's like that guy that just won all that money from Hasbro. What is the company called? The Super Soaker?
We still ain't got our
The black guy?
That
reparations.
the black man created?
Yeah, the black dude, he made it, and he finally won the settlement, got so much money.
I mean, it makes all the sense in the world to me. The black man created the Super Soaker.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, honest, it should have been a black woman.
That made me think of
Black woman should have
Soulja
created the Super Soaker. You feel?
Boy.
You feel?
No, they have it. They have it.
They definitely got it.
Yeah, we created it.
They definitely got it. Praise God.
Yeah, but fuck Rush Limbaugh. I don't agree with that. I'm not gonna rock with that.
I don't say this too often,
Yeah, bitch.
but Rush Limbaugh, you can suck a dick and die.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It is what it is.
The views of Kel were replaced on Snuff Magee, friends.
Yeah.
Also, the Trump impeachment, man. We've been talking about Gayle. We've been talking about a lot of shit this week. That Trump impeachment has really gone under the radar.
Well, he's acquitted.
But
everybody knew what's gonna
but
happen.
we weren't surprised.
Like
yeah,
Yeah.
it's two parties. Both
When
of
I
them.
heard he
Both
was
of them.
getting
Both
impeached,
of them
I
on
was
some
like,
fuck shit.
what the fuck, the nigga term ready to be up anyway? Ain't it just last year or some shit?
Yeah, it is.
That's
Then it's like-
crazy.
then it's a whole process to impeachment. You can vote to. They vote for the impeachment to get the process going.
Well, yeah,
This
if
is
you
the
didn't
shit
see
that
it,
don't make
he's
sense
been
to me.
acquitted as of the other day,
Yeah,
so
that
it
shit
don't matter.
crazy.
Yeah, he free like OJ,
They
man.
did
As
all
we
that
all
for nothing.
knew.
Everybody was happy as hell. Yes, finally. It's like, hold on. It's a whole process to this
That was
shit.
just people who didn't
He
understand.
ain't
the
going
judicial
nowhere
system.
yet.
All I'm saying is, as of September, we have survived 45.
I mean, he won't kill us, but I mean,
Shit, it
He
seemed
trying to
like
run
it.
for re-election.
I'm trying to tell
He
you,
trying to
it's
get
gonna
back
be
in there.
it's gonna be 4 more, man. I see it
oh,
coming.
no
You
question.
said what?
He winning again.
I will go. I don't
Easily.
even vote, and I will go vote this time just so he won't get in
Guess
there.
what, man?
I
It don't
can't
matter
go
if you
around.
vote or not.
I know.
It's gonna be 4 more, man.
I'm sorry for y'all.
I got
I was high.
yeah.
You
Man.
what you do?
I smoke weed.
No, I thought you said you voted for Trump. I just say, wait a
Oh,
minute.
no. Hell no.
He's not that high.
Is there weed to be had after the show? Go ahead.
Speaking of speaking of viruses, man, let's talk about the coronavirus. I know
said, speaking of viruses.
I know we seen the memes. We seen all the jokes about it, but do we know what the coronavirus is?
A man-made disease that they've spread.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, Epstein didn't kill himself.
I
Go
read
ahead.
up on
That
it.
shit been out here.
And it comes from actually because in China they're big on eating all types of stuff, and they're eating animals that you're not supposed to, which like they're eating bats, eating rats, different things that you see on their street markets.
Or the United States created that shit like they do with all these other diseases. But go ahead.
I ain't with the conspiracy, but
I am. I
Yeah.
read
It's kinda been proven.
honestly, that's
That's
just
not
like
even a
people they be
conspiracy,
like,
that's
oh,
kinda-
kids don't get the chicken pox. I said pockets, chicken pox anymore. It's a fucking vaccine out for it. But anyway, I truly believe it did come from them eating all that ill shit. Cause why are you eating bats?
there was a guy.
You eating live food.
There was a guy, one of the doctors in
eating it
China,
alive.
who exposed them and told people about this virus and they should look out for it. He went into questioning. Supposedly he died of the virus, coronavirus.
Ain't that funny?
Now thousands of people have got it. I want to say over 600 people have died in China.
So they just picked China to put the disease over there.
It's a billion
The
people.
most people are in China.
It's a billion people.
You probably believe AIDS is a real disease and not man-made.
As long as I don't have AIDS, I don't give a damn.
That's the problem.
Oh, hold on. The views of male do not represent Snuff
Yeah.
Magee friends.
I mean, no disrespect.
No,
but
I mean, but it's just like a fact that a white man created AIDS to kill black people and homosexuals.
This is true.
Like, that's just a
And
fact.
I agree with you too, though. Cause as long as I ain't got it, shit. Man. I mean, I wanted to go away.
yeah.
Don't
they-
I mean, when I got
wanted
my
to go
sinus
away. I
infection,
hope
I was hoping I didn't have the corona.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, I got a Heineken. So they said the infections can range from the common cold to dangerous conditions like you remember the SARS. Remember SARS? Was it MERS?
Anthrax.
MERS.
That shit crazy.
Mars. I thought it was
Mars,
Mars.
yeah, you're right.
That's why, man, I say wash your.
It's Mars.
fucking
It's Middle.
hands.
It's Middle East.
Wash your
It's
hands.
Mars.
I don't give a fuck where you at, what you doing. When you go home and get in your house, the first thing you should do is wash your fucking hands.
That's true, and I try to do
I
that.
do that shit at everybody's house.
And I say stop eating
What I asked
everything
what I
that
asked
you
you when I came
see.
in here? Where your bathroom at?
Usually when I come in here, that's exactly where I go. But I had hand sanitizer.
I gotta
today,
watch.
so
No,
that's-
see, fuck that. Hand sanitizer don't do it. I need soap
It
and
killed
water.
99.9. I got the 0.1, maybe.
You ain't doing nothing but rubbing bacteria around in your hand, but moving along.
I already
Okay.
say I need soap and water, man.
Man, you think diseases are real? Go ahead.
I mean, obviously they something.
I mean, it
even
is
if they're
real.
man-made,
It's
they're
man-made,
real.
but
I'm about to say
real.
it's man-made.
I
though.
was to say they
You think they
real.
just
They
come out
might
the
be
blue.
man-made, but whatever. I just don't like conspiracy.
Just keep the lights on in the house. Believe in conspiracies. A lot of them are true.
Definitely.
I mean, I get it to a point, but I can't stand those people that push it, keep pressing the envelope around the issue, and just keep talking about all
Well,
this
they
crazy
do that
shit.
because most people are not going to believe it. Like the real shit is often seen as crazy to people.
Just as like the whole MLK thing. People didn't want to believe that he didn't die at the hotel.
He didn't. He was killed at the
He
hospital.
did. He was killed at the hospital. Now that part,
But that
I
was
do
a conspiracy theory at some point.
But you also know that.
Well, to me, that wasn't a conspiracy because I understand why they would want to kill him.
You don't understand why they want to kill people in general?
No, I understand. It's called, what is it called? The selection. What is it
Because
called?
there's too many people on Earth.
Yeah, but it's called certain things, something
We
selection.
don't know the word for it, but it's cool.
Yes, I understand that part, but I'm just like,
China has too many people there.
But at the same time, no motherfuckers eat stuff they ain't supposed to.
But also in China, they can't have but so many kids.
Yeah, exactly. Because
And
there's
they
too many
cut off
people
their
over there.
heads or
That's a lot.
something when they do have too many.
That shit is a lot.
Who's to say what you're supposed
That's
to
a
eat?
wild ass abortion.
You just don't feel like because you're
Your
from America.
kid is born
Nobody
and
can
we
tell you
gonna
what you're
chop
supposed to
his
eat.
head off.
Somewhere
Damn.
people probably think eating. In India, they think eating cows is fucking the craziest
I
shit.
even
because
think that
shit is
living in
sacred.
America, you don't need to eat pork because look what the fuck
Cows
pigs
are
eat.
sacred. They
Yeah.
worship cows.
Cows are sacred in India. So
Oh, I
but you think
know.
but I'm saying like you can't
All
say
hail
oh they
the
eat
mighty
shit they ain't
cow
supposed to
gods.
eat. No, they just don't eat shit that you eat.
I understand. That's why I try to get away from the pork here in America. It ain't just about there in China. I say stuff here in the United States we're not supposed to eat.
Well, pigs don't sweat. So, they don't release any toxins, and then the butcher just cuts off the cancer, literal cancer.
That's
and
why I
gives you
said
the
we
pork.
not supposed to be
Yeah.
eating that shit either.
Well, you
Shout
shouldn't
out
be
to the
eating beef either
chitlins.
because beef is literally
Oh, I don't
what's-
eat that either.
Cows are ruining
Come
the
on.
earth.
Hey,
Literally.
look,
Yeah.
y'all need to chill because I'm going to get me a hamburger after we finish this
You
episode.
don't need to eat
I'm just
that. Get
saying,
some chicken.
Literally, the
Please
farts
don't
of
eat that.
cows
Don't
is
eat that
worse
shit
than
either.
any
That's
plastic
weird.
cup that you've had.
Yeah, that's cool. Racism versus prejudice versus bigotry. We had
Black
this
people can't be
conversation.
racist.
We had this conversation this
No,
week.
they can't.
A friend of mine had said that by her being white, that black people have been racist towards her,
She's also wrong.
and I was not trying to be a dick about it, but I was pretty much saying that black people cannot be racist because racism is
A system.
yeah.
We can be prejudiced or discriminatory.
which oppresses, the non-superior race.
Exactly. Or we can be bigots.
The literal
Yeah.
the definition of racism is to think that you're superior to somebody because
Now-
of the color of your skin.
We're talking about America. Now, in other countries, if it's a predominantly black race, racism can't exist. But we're talking about the United States of America.
A melting pot.
It's a melting pot, but we all know.
Yeah, I know who here.
So I was saying that it's prejudice. Any race can be prejudiced. Any race can be bigots.
Now, what that mean? A bigot.
Bigot is kind of like it's the same as a racist, but it's any race can be like you're superior. I'm better than you, or I'm looking down on who you are.
You kind of a prejudiced asshole
Yeah.
when you're a bigot.
Yeah, a
honestly.
bigot is like a super homophobic person.
Yeah.
Like you just OD with the shit.
Yeah,
And I'm
Like,
not
you
saying
don't
this,
sit next to me.
Yeah, like
That's a bigot.
I'm not saying this for myself, but just for an example, like fuck you faggots, people who say that for some reason,
That's a bigot.
that's a bigot.
yeah, just super.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, it can go beyond race.
shit. Exactly.
Go to creed, sex,
You just
anything of
mean.
that nature. Yeah, but
Yeah, people wild.
we're just talking about America. I wasn't
mean.
trying
Kids
to
mean. Sorry.
be a dick about it,
I
but
love kids. They mean as hell. I,
I mean,
love them though.
You simply just watch the show Dear White People or the movie. They very clearly explain to you why black people cannot be racist. Racism literally is the system that oppresses us.
yeah,
Because people are prejudiced, that leads to the racism. Black people don't control the system of racism, so we can only be considered prejudiced or bigoted.
yeah. And I've seen prejudiced and bigoted black people.
Yeah,
And the thing I hate
I'm
the
probably
most.
one of them.
Yeah, I believe that.
yeah. Well, all right, didn't ask for your
I love my niggas.
opinion on
Fuck
there.
that.
Oh no, yeah, I love my niggas, and my niggas love me.
I tell the truth too though.
So Boosie line.
And
What Boosie do?
Yeah, I love
yes,
my
he's
niggas, and all my niggas love me.
Boosie getting some love on this show.
Yeah, a lot of Boosie quotes tonight, man.
I love Boosie. It is
Swear right.
Dirty world we live in, man.
Smoking on purpose, even man.
I be loose as a goose. Don't get me stuck, cause this shit right here I'm sitting on.
Loose on that tea. So that that's that male tea right there.
Full of that liquor when I step off in the pot.
Nah.
Don't get me started.
I
Hello.
listen to old Boosie too all day, every day.
Webby had the best verse on Smoking on Purple.
What happened to Webby, man?
He just
Smoking
out here.
on purple.
Smoking on that Doja. I just got it back for cheap.
He said he ain't with that commercial.
He
just dropped a song, Bundles.
Hit and then he passed it
Who,
back.
Webby?
Yeah, he got a song, Bundles. Girl I know is in the video.
This nigga said nigga must got some. Webby was also born on September
Webby
6th, like myself. So it's a special place in my heart for Webby.
That's my cousin's birthday.
For real.
Yeah.
He or she's a real one.
She. But yeah, Webby just dropped a song not too long ago, Bundles. And my homegirl, she's in the video.
Oh, word.
Okay. I had a half-fro a few years ago, and they was calling me Webby.
I can see that. That's funny as shit.
It's not that funny.
It's not
That's
funny as a
hilarious.
motherfucker. That's funny as a motherfucker.
It was like Webby.
Sorry, Snuff Magee.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Snuff Webby.
You need to move on because that's funny as shit. I just gonna keep looking at you.
Webby
Like,
McGee.
I'll show you the picture, man. Actually, it was comical to me, man.
Webby McGee.
oh, shit.
Go ahead.
Back to the bubble.
Hey, look, Irrelevance in the dungeon, man. Shout outs, Kel.
Hey, man, you already know it's always a shout out to the family. Shout out to my beautiful daughter, Journey. Shout out to my nigga Snuff. Shout out to Jay Ron. It's a funny motherfucker, man. Y'all check this man out.
Come fuck with me. Oh, it's my turn? Well, first off, I just want to give a shout out to God, okay? Shout out to God.
Well,
bless us all here in this
come on now.
building.
Amen.
Ahead of my
Bless
life.
around the
Amen.
world, okay? Bless, just everybody, man. I just thankful for life.
Thank you.
And that's
Come
what I
on, you
wanna
woke
give a
up, you
shout out
breathing.
to. The Lord. Thank you, God.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good stuff, man.
It's Mel with the lip in the gap
Yes,
Come
once
on, man.
again.
Come on, man,
Yes,
with the
ma'am.
lip in the
I have
gap.
been able to bless you guys in my presence. So,
All right,
Ken,
all right.
as always, shout out to my supporters. I love y'all because y'all keep Mel the Lipstick Diva going. Shout out to my future husband.
You ain't getting no
You ain't get no money, dog.
You ain't
I
getting no
mean-
tax money.
Listen, I mean, you
Well,
know.
she said husband, not
If
baby
they
daddy.
can file jointly.
Now she said both. I heard her earlier. She
Listen,
said husband or
listen,
baby
you
daddy.
mind your
That's
business,
fucked up.
Snuff.
That's
Anyway,
fucked up.
shout out to my future husband. Shout out to my daddy. And always shout out to my lovely
Yes,
team
lady.
with Snuff Magee and friends. It is always a blast when I meet a new friend. Okay. Signing out.
I don't know how to take that one.
Right?
What she say?
Always a
Crying.
I'm in tears.
Oh, and I'm
Nigga,
from...
I'm dead. Shit.
Wait a minute.
I had left here.
I can't take y'all. I'm from Richmond like y'all now.
You not from Richmond,
yeah.
my nigga.
I'm from the church.
You from-
You not from Richmond.
She live in church here.
Oh,
She don't
man.
even live there yet.
Oh, damn, you moving. You ain't even there yet. Now you from Richmond.
You
I
from
mean,
Sussex
ain't
County.
She could went to the
North
church.
side.
You from doing pig pickings and shit.
Shout out to them chitlins.
Yo. Once again, Miss Tink, Snuff Magee and friends are going to have an open mic night with comedy, poetry, and music.
Yes, sir.
It's going down February 15th at the Nutty Buttery.
I'll be there.
J. Ron will be in the building.
Yes, I'll be there.
So if you want to be...
What day is that?
February 15th is going to
I'll
be
be
next
there.
Saturday.
I'll be there.
So if you want to be really crying, not the male crying, but the real crying,
actual crying?
you want to be in tears,
You want to be in tears.
yes, you come check out Brother J. Ron. Also, Last Hand is supposed to be in the building. It's been, as well as other people. It's going to be some poetry, comedy, music. Snuff Magee is going to be up there talking shit as usual, riling people up. Right before J. Ron comes out, I want to make sure that they really riled up. And I'm
You
like,
do a good
this,
job at that.
I'm gonna be like, this motherfucker was talking mad shit about y'all now, but
That's how you gonna do it?
I'm just saying, man. You
I'm gonna get
know,
up there and probably talk shit about it.
yes, sing and swim. But yeah, it's gonna be at the Nutty Buttery in Richmond, February 15th. Also, March 21st at the Liaison Restaurant in Petersburg, Snuff Magee and Friends Comedy Show, starring Michael Bam Bam White, also featuring Mike J. Lazarus Hamlin, hosted by Snuff Magee, music by DJ Sir R.J., special performances by C. Ferris and Love Joy.
Come on, Lloyd Joy. That's my girl.
Come on, love.
Kale's gonna be in the building. Hopefully, Mel
Yeah.
Lipstick Diva, if she's not going on her B-Day trip, we can
Happy
get her.
birthday to me.
She
I
gonna
will be in New York, B.
York.
Yeah, she out there with Alicia Keys and
Taking
those.
flower bath.
Right.
Yeah.
I be out there, bitch, though. I be there.
What she said?
I be there.
What she said she going to get?
Out there,
Basil?
mama there, P
She
there.
going Basil?
That's Bali,
Bali.
Indonesia.
She going to
Bali.
she going to
I said
Indonesia.
Basil.
Look, I knew if ain't nobody else get it, you was gonna get that.
I got it.
Mama there, P there.
I roll with nothing. When I no limit ride. I get down, nigga.
Hey, let's go don't get enough goddamn respect.
I'm saying I'm going to the No Limit show. I'm going.
You are?
I'm going to the No
I
Limit
haven't had
show.
What you gonna wear? You gonna have a throwback outfit on?
Nigga, I'm gonna find the old ghetto dope, the old
Oh my
the
God.
orange CD.
I'm wearing a soldier rag if I go, nigga.
I'm throwing the
Here I go.
I'm throwing the Averex on.
Oh, don't stop.
That'd be a 4X, nigga.
Yeah, Silk the Shocker gonna be in
Is that
there.
what the same
Rapping
thing?
off
Inviting
beat.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The
Mystical.
best,
No,
the best
is that- who
offbeat
is that?
rapper. What?
Just sing the joint I just said. Here I go.
Here I go.
Mystical.
Yeah, come
Mystical,
on.
yeah.
The
Who
same
else?
old said, mama there, P there.
Like, man, what we think about? Hey,
I might want to go to that show. That was a part of my childhood.
What's that song, man? Damn, I can't remember the motherfucker. That joint. What's that song?
Hey, I
Make
still
me put my
hold that
foot in
Mystical
your
had the best.
Danger!
He had the best beat in hip hop though for the man right here.
yeah.
That is the best. That shit is
Really
hard.
good.
You remember
Man,
when,
right there!
Remember Cedric came
Say
out
it.
with that joint?
Yeah.
In Kings of
Go
Comedy.
ahead. But the actual lyrics, when you listen to it,
No, the best No Limit song is I'm biased on this, but I just remember when it came out, and then when Ricky did that shit, and How You Do That.
Yeah. That
How you
bass
do
line on
that
how you
there?
do
Do
that.
that there!
no, the song "You Ain't Gotta Say Too Much." That's James.
Why is that the best?
The best No Limit? That's better than How You Do That?
They know not
I mean,
even
to me,
close.
I guess since I was a kid, and I really wasn't supposed to be listening to it. That's yeah.
It's got to be How You Do That, or it's got to be something off of the Ghetto Dope.
Hold on, wait. I'm about to mix High Boys and
Ice Cream
504
Man.
Boys together.
Ice Cream Man, the classic.
Nah, my
always
fault.
put restrictions on
The
shit.
number one is How You Do That. Number two is Break 'Em Off something.
Well, first of all, number one is fuck them other niggas. I'm down with my niggas.
Fuck
Period.
them other niggas.
That's
cause
the
I
best
rap
song
on
No Limit
niggas.
ever
For a
released.
fact.
Period.
For a
Yeah.
fact. Period,
I
boo.
laugh, my nigga.
You
Yes.
can't, there is no.
Who got the best verse?
Magic might have the best verse
Yes,
in that song.
there you go.
Yeah, Magic might have the best verse in that song, for real, for real.
Nah, Snoop
Rest in
got the
peace, Mr.
best.
Magic.
Now, Snoop was a little too chill on that joint.
Nah, Mr. Magic ripped that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck who you talking to or some shit he said.
Man, Mr. Magic ripped that
What
shit.
man said, don't you dare nigga call me when you need me.
Oh yeah, he was a little. Okay.
But now I'm checking the No Limit joint out. Look, we're rambling right now, man. But yo, once again, Irrelevance in the Dungeon is available on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel as well
Fuck
as
with us.
Apple Podcasts, Anchor.fm, Spotify, Google Podcasts. I want to shout out J. Ron for stopping through tonight, man.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully the first of many. Next time we're gonna get
I'll be
Red
back.
Man with
I'm
you,
coming
man.
back.
Red Man's gonna be in the building with him, so
Bring
I'm.
him. Oh, you talking about Ham?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about him?
I mean, if Red Man want to stop by too.
This nigga really thought Reggie Noble
yeah,
was
we'll-
gonna be here.
Oh, Red Man.
We'll take the Superman love in the house. You know, we'll appreciate that. Kel, I want to say Muddy Waters is one of the greatest underrated albums of all time, but you already know that.
Yeah, I say I agree. You know.
J. Ron, I'm gonna need you to check that out, man.
What we talking about? My bad. I'm high and got lost in thought.
Red Man Muddy Waters. Check that out.
Red Man Muddy
By-
Waters.
By Reggie Noble.
Yes.
I thought y'all was some of the actual old artists
I'm
from the
thinking about
50s,
these- I was
Muddy
thinking about these
Waters.
French fries I'm about to get from Wabi Sabi.
Wow.
Shout out Wabi Sabi.
I never heard that place before you said it.
For real.
Yeah.
The
I ain't know
sushi
about it.
spot.
Matter of
I
fact,
don't
what
be out
time?
here
What time is Ham going up?
That's a sushi spot and they make French fries.
What time is Ham going up?
I don't know.
You want to?
That's a question that I
Yeah.
hate when people
Yeah.
ask when I tell them I
I
got
actually-
shows
I
coming
do-
up.
I am
like when people be like,
free
I be like,
tonight.
yeah, I got a show coming up. Nigga be like, call me the day of, be like, hey man, what time you going on stage, man? Bitch, I don't know. Just come to the fucking show.
My old
Well,
lady
if
just texted me and said
if
she
you're
seen her mama
starring,
house, so-
if you're starring, you know your last.
No, I mean, you know you last, but that don't mean you know exactly what time you going up. But like, yeah, the show started at 7, but I go up at 8:30. All right, I'm gonna get there when you get it. No, come to the show, cause the whole you gotta come for the effect. You know what I mean?
Also,
It's
you
a
want
whole
to see
show.
the people opening up
come
for
to the
you.
whole show. Yeah, see everybody. Cause then when it get to me, it's gonna be like, oh no, this motherfucker is funny as hell.
Oh, you want the comparison?
Yeah, fuck the comparisons. I want the build up.
But the comparison.
That's pretty much the comparison.
No, it ain't.
It
I
is.
don't think
It
so.
is.
I don't think so.
It's okay. You
I
can
think
call
the
it something
I
different.
think
but that's what it is.
I'm looking at it like energy, like the build up and the energy in the room. Cause now the crowd is all the way ready for you to come out. At least that's how I look at it. I don't look at it like comparisons. I don't compare myself to
What
nobody.
Wabi Sabi at?
Right downtown.
Right down the
Close
street.
here.
Yeah, it's right
You know,
down.
downtown in Petersburg.
You caught that? You caught that mail?
Petersburg, 4 blocks long.
First of all,
These Richmond niggas, man.
don't get lost in the heights, nigga.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We got that eye. Don't worry.
But
We
yeah,
I know we got
We
that
got
eye.
that.
I'm gonna see if he's still up, man. Well, anyway, Relevance in the Dungeon. I'm Snuff Magee, joined by.
Laugh with me. I linked over here and everything. Like, help me out.
I didn't hear you, my nigga.
I know I kind of closed the show out, but we had a
My
little bit
bad.
too much smoke tonight. So I am Snuff Magee, joined by.
You already know it's your boy Kel.
It's your boy J. Ron.
MelTheLipStickDiva with the lip in the gap.
Yes,
God damn.
Yeah, dang.
Plus, I gotta pee real bad, so I'll be waiting for the show to end so I can go pee.
Yeah, Kel has a tinkle, so we're out,
Every
man.
episode, I gotta pee
Aye,
at the end.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
You've been listening to Snuff Magee and Friends. Irrelevance in the Dungeon.